okay? What's wrong?
Do you think I'm a whore or a slut?
No, why would you say that?
Well, my whole sorority thinks I am.
What happened? Why do they think that?
Remember how I went to that frat party last night?
Yeah.
Well, something bad happened. Once I got enough alcohol into my system, I started feeling really good. Like, really good. And I just wanted to keep hooking up with cute boys.
Okay, well, what do you mean by hooking up?
Well, Brad and I were dancing, and on the dance floor we kept hooking up, and people kept seeing.
Well, what do you mean, like you were just making out? I mean, hooking up doesn't really have a clear definition. What happened?
We were making out, and like he was touching me, but nothing else. It was just like strictly fun, kissing and touching.
I just don't see the big deal. That kind of stuff happens all the time.
Well, after we were dancing, we went back to his room and we fooled around, but we didn't have sex. We didn't have sex or anything. We just hooked up some more, and then we were done. We came back out and we did our own things, but then that's when Peter started giving me shots and making me drinks, and I was getting more drunk. I was getting really drunk, and I went back to his room with him, and
With Brad? Or with
no,
Peter?
with Peter. After he gave me shots, and we kept drinking more. I don't even know where Brad was, but I was with Peter, and we were in his room, and it was late at this point, and I ended up spending the night because we had sex, and everyone knows, and I don't know what to do now. I don't know what I was thinking.
You weren't thinking. You had so much alcohol in your system, and that's what alcohol does to you. It impairs your judgment, and you have no control over your actions. It wasn't your fault. You were just so drunk. And I bet that that's why Peter kept buying you shots, because he saw how easy it was after you were drinking to hook up with Brad, and he just thought that he could do the same thing and feed you shots and you would hook up with him.
Are you calling me easy?
No, of course I'm not calling you easy. It just, you know that there's a double standard about guys, and they can hook up with as many girls as they want, and they get rewarded for hooking up with a bunch of girls. And then girls get stigmatized as sluts when they hook up with people. And it's not because it's true. You're not easy and you're not a slut. It's just because that's the way that society is.
And girls have needs too. It's not like we don't like to have sex. I guess all I'm going to have to do now is just resort to technology and all my other options, because I can't go and hook up with guys, because then I'll get called a whore.
What do you mean by technology?
Well, I feel weird talking about it, but I have a vibrator, and if that can make me satisfied, then maybe I should just use that, because no one will call me a slut for using a vibrator and masturbating.
I mean, you're right, and if that's something that you want to do, it's perfectly normal. Guys masturbate all the time, and, like, nobody thinks it's weird. But if you think that you're ready to maybe meet a guy who can respect you and who you can be happy with and satisfied with, like, I might know somebody.
So you're saying that maybe I can just meet a guy and be in a relationship and everyone would leave me alone? Do you even know anyone that would like me?
Of course. Like, well, I know a million people who would like you, but okay, I have this one friend, and his name is Clay, and he's just a really good guy, and I think that you should meet him because he's really cool, and he would absolutely like you.
Maybe a committed relationship is what I need.
Lori?
Yeah?
This is my really good friend, Clay.
Oh, hey.
Clay, this is Lori, who I was telling you about.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Clay.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Well, I gotta go, guys, but I think you're gonna have a really good